Guildball fans around the world, welcome to another Hotgates Gaming Guildball Match Report. You're of course here with your Hotgates Gaming host James, and I'm joined by the one, the only, Great Giblin. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show. How are you finding the content, the season 3 content?
Oh, it's been awesome. I really enjoyed your last back rep.
Yep, which of course if you haven't seen, go and check that out. That was versus Jason, who came here with his Union, and nice to see Season
Brisket.
Is it Season Brisket?
Season Brisket, yeah.
It was very cool. We saw quite a lot of her at Vengeance as well.
Yes.
Now that was pre-Vengeance, so I do feel like I've had a little bit more practice with the Hunters. From somebody on the inside's point of view, how are you seeing the Heralds of the Winter's Moon?
It's really nice seeing Scatha being used a lot on the table. She's got lots of goal scoring shenanigans with Snowball, and people just love the Wolf. So
I mean she is great. I think Skaatha is really cool, and what she does for the team, whether you're going in there and trying to do some combat stuff or you want to play the footballing game, is brilliant. Just the speed and shenanigans, and it's different. It's really different. So we're going to be bringing them back to the table today. It's the Heralds of the Winter's Moon, and who are you bringing, Mr. Giblin?
I'm bringing my Brewers. I'm championing them in the office. I'm gonna get them going.
Now, I heard some rumours, you know what it's like, but a few people at Vengeance were saying, oh, Brewers, again, Season 3, how are you finding them?
They're a different beast from Season 2. Remember, we had a match report way back, which was
Unpredictable movement!
Unpredictable movement from Flash. He's not here today.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Their control game got a little bit decreased because everyone starts momentum, so if I go in and knock someone down, they can just stand back up again. They don't need to activate someone else, and that's changed a little bit, so for me, I'm sort of relearning the Brewers, as it were.
Okay.
And my order, like you know, there's an order of activations that you normally go down. Like, I'll go with Spigot to tool up Hooper, then I'll knock them down with Tapper, put up Commanding Aura, then Hooper will go in and hit them.
Yep.
That wind up now is a little bit too long, so I'm finding just different paths to killing.
Okay, very cool. Now, I did play against the Brewers team at Vengeance. A very lovely gentleman. He might have been one of my favourite games, actually.
Yeah.
And I experienced Pine Pop the first time, but you haven't got him.
No, he's on my painting table. I'm competing at the Element Games Guild Cup, the Egg Cup.
Okay, cool.
So he's on my painting desk, so he's not in the case.
He was really good, so I'm glad I'm not getting to see him. We are here at Element Games, and we're going to get down and we're going to show you our models right now. Here we go, so it's my Heralds of the Winter's Moon lineup, and slightly different from what I mainly focused on at Vengeance, I have to say. So at the front, of course, we have got Scatha with her wonderful fast ground, snowball, kicking, dodging, wonderful shenanigans. I really like her. I really like what she does for the team, and she can do some cool stuff herself as well as a captain, which is always useful. Now behind, I have got Snow the Wolf. At Vengeance, I have to admit, I mainly used Fahad for the Furious Charge because there was less to think about coming back into it. But versus the Brewers, I think that probably a little bit more useful against fighty teams, maybe generally. Behind Jacka, obviously always pretty useful what he can do. And then Veteran Hearn, one of my favourite models in any range. And that 2-inch melee and some of the things he can do is pretty cool as well. The bear, I love the bear.
Gotta take the bear.
Love the bear. Those of you that watched the last one, I probably didn't use the bear properly actually, and I think a much better idea of how to use the bear now. And in the back, someone who I haven't really worked out, so for those of you that are much better players than me, which isn't too hard, you've got Ulfa in the background. Not really sure, I know kind of what he's supposed to do, but I'm not really doing too well with him. I was mainly bringing Minx at Vengeance, who did a good job for me. Again, a model I didn't really have to think too much about. But versus the Brewers, let's see how these guys get on, and let's have a look at what we're up against.
Alright, and for my Brewers, I've got Tapper leading the way. He's accompanied as ever by Scum, the mascot, and it's mainly a Kickoff list. So we've got Hooper, Spigot and Friday, and I'm sure you all know what they do. And the only change I've made is I've swapped out Stave for Stoker, sort of the 7th Season 1 player, and he's hopefully going to be setting people on fire. But let's see how this team gets on.
Yeah, Jamie and I forgot the ball.
This is the ball for the game.
This is the ball for the game. Let's see who gets to choose who's kicking, receiving. You get a 5 and I get a 1. You get to choose.
I'll receive the ball.
Thank you, receive the ball. So I've set up and I've given the ball to Ulfa, who is going to move up his 5 inches to here, so he's an inch within the cover, and he's just going to kick the ball to there. So he's got kick a 3. Is it success? And it is a success. There's a 4 in there. So it's going to go in the It's going to go in the 2, and it's going to go 1 inch. I will take that. That's pretty cool. So it's going to go in the 2, 1 inch.
Centre on the spot.
And beautiful. So the Brewers have allocated their influence, and what have you done?
So I've got 3 on Friday, 0 on the Cat, 3 on Spigot, 5 on Tapper, 1 on Hooper, and 1 on Stoker.
In the meantime, over on the Hunter's side, I've put none on Jack. He's pretty fast anyway. I put 2 on Cena the Bear. I've learned. Put 2 on him, always. Mistake I made in the last report. None on Snow, 4 on Scatha. We've got 2 on Veteran Hearn there, and we've got 3 on Ulfa. That's the Hunters.
Alright, so Spigot's going to go, he's going to sprint, spending 1 influence to go grab the ball. That's 5.5 up, and then 2.5 back for his total of 8, so he ends up here with the ball. He's then going to spend a point of influence to tool up Tapper, so +1 damage to playbook damage results for him. And then, because he's a football legend, he's going to kick the ball over to Stoker, hopefully. And he's got a 3-6 kick, but football legend boosts that up to a 4-7. So let's see if it's successful. And yes, it is.
Nails it.
So generate a point of momentum, which I will spend immediately to use his heroic ability called Times Called. And so for those of you who don't know what that does, any friendly guild model within 4 inches who start their advance get to add +2/+2 to their move. So just speeding up the team. And that's his activation finished.
In response, Snow is just going to walk up, just less than the 5 inch into that position.
Alright, so Stoker here just going to be walking 4 inches up the pitch, just getting in range of football legend aura to then pass the ball with his 1 influence down to Hooper. So kick 3-6 up to 4-7 is successful.
Smashed it.
Generate point of momentum, and that's his activation over.
Next up it's Jakar, and he is just going to walk his very fast 7 inches up to this pre-measured position there, and then he's going to drop his trap, whoops, within 2 inches away, just into that position. There we go.
Okay, so Scum is going to use Shadow Like to jump 2 inches forwards to here, and then he's in rough ground, but he's also got Times Cold, so they cancel each other out effectively, and he's just going to walk 6 inches forwards up to here. I have devious plans to trigger this trap with the cat, not someone important.
So I'm clumping up a lot here. Definitely wasn't the plan, but here we go. So Veteran Hearn can move 4 inches, which he's going to do to there, and he's going to spend 2 to try and skewer the cat.
Skewer the kitty.
Skewer the kitty. So needing a 5+.
Needing the 5.
Needing a 5+.
Gets it.
So snared and 3 damage.
Oh, that's half his health.
That's wonderful news.
Alright, so I'm going with Hooper. He's going to make his base walk of 4 inches, super fast, to here. And he's going to spend his 1 influence to make a pass to Tapper. Now he's got him within Spigot's football legend aura, so his kick of 2-6 goes up to 3-7. Come on, lad! Oh, good. I always fear those moments.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to spend that momentum generated to make a 4-inch dodge with Tapper. And he's going to jump 4 inches to there.
Why'd you do such a thing?
And that is my activation over.
Nice. So after some deliberation, Skaatha is going to go next, and she's going to throw out her Nature's Chill, and she's just going to put that so that it clips.
Measured it out, so it's just outside of 2 inches of that terrain piece.
Absolutely.
It does hit Ulfa's base.
Does hit Ulfa's base, gives you a few options as well, to be fair, but oh well. I'm then going to spend 1 to generate a snowball and spend 1 to kick it to the bear, and she's got a kick of
4, I think, isn't it? She's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty. Yep, 4. So we're going to do that now. Yeah, makes it just, and it's going to spend that point of momentum to move the bear up 4 inches. He's going to go into that position, so he's 1 inch away from the terrain, which will measure out perfectly in a second. And then she is going to move up, and she'll be throwing her Cold Snap, which I'll measure out now. So here she goes. Little walk up into that little position there, as you can see, and she'll be throwing out that Cold Snap so that it hits
both Tapper and Stoker.
So start with Stoker first, and
you need 3s.
So 3s on Stoker.
Gets him. So how much damage?
It's 1 damage and snared.
1 damage.
And we'll stick a snare token on him there. And then on
Tapper.
On Tapper.
3 damage. 3s.
3s again.
So the 1 damage is reduced to 0 by Tough Hide, but he is snared now.
But he is snared now. And that is it, I believe, for Scatha. So it's over to the Brewers.
Alright, so going with Tapper, he's going to drop the ball here, and Stoker's going to pick it up. He's then going to spend the 1 momentum that the team's been hoarding to remove conditions on himself. And he's going to spend 2 influence to charge the bear. Now with his movement of 7 being boosted up to 9 inches from Time's Call, he's going to fly all the way up into base contact with the bear, right in his face.
To base contact with the bear.
He's got 3 influence remaining after that. And now I need to roll my dice. So 2, 4, 6 basic, plus 4 for charging, and minus 1 because you're in cover.
Yep.
And your defense is 2 with armor 1.
My defense is 2, armor 1. Yep.
So 2 miss.
2 miss and 1 armor.
For armor. So 1, 2, 3,
6,
4, 5, 6. I've got the rep of 1. I am going to use the full 5 to trigger Commanding Aura.
Nice.
And with the rep of 1, it will be 1 up to 2 damage, but then back down to 1 because of your Tough Hide. So bear takes 1 damage.
1 damage, we'll mark that off now. So we're taking out 1 damage. I'm now going to use Snow's ability how you're supposed to use it, and I'm going to credit this to Sherwin, who he's the writer for this game, right?
He is, yeah.
Played him at Vengeance, and I thought he used the dog who I killed 3 or 4 times in the game. Just because he was doing my head in. He was doing my head in, and often was the only target. Yeah, he used this very, very well in combination with Theron.
I completely forgot about it. So.
Yeah, so I'm now out of base contact, which could be quite useful going forwards. So there we go, that was the pack mentality, and that's Snow's ability.
Alright, coming back with Tapper's next attack. Spend an influence back up to 7 dice.
2s and 1.
2s and 1. Everything hits except 1.
So you get that rep again.
Rep again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Ooh, I shall take. That seems a waste, but I've got 5 hits. But I'm going to take the momentous knockdown.
Momentous knockdown.
To stop this pack mentality nonsense.
Makes sense. Makes absolute sense.
Because I want to damage you. And 1 damage, which comes up to 3 and back down to 2.
So it's plus 2 damage with.
Plus 2 on Commanding Aura tooled up. So you take 2 damage.
So 2 damage.
Momentum. Next swing. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And the
plus
next
1 now because you're knocked down.
Absolutely.
Can't go below 2. So looking for 2s. 1 misses, 1 off for armor.
And same again.
Yep, so that'll be 4 momentous damage. And on the wrap, it will be 2. So you've taken 8 damage now.
8 damage now, and that's including with the Tough
Including
Hide.
all the bonuses, yeah.
Brilliant.
Negatives. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 last swing.
1 last swing.
Point of momentum for that last one. 2 miss, 1 off, which is just 1 full playbook, no wraps.
Yep.
And that'll be 4 momentous damage. So you've taken 12 in total.
Taking 12 damage. Brilliant. So we'll mark that off now and go on to the Hunters. So perhaps a little bit of a waste of the fast ground, but it's points on the board and more importantly some momentum for what's going to be happening next. So we're going to spend 1 on Ulfa to do his Where'd They Go, and we've measured this so that he's outside of 4 inches from Snow Dog, and this of course means that he doesn't trigger unpredictable movement on the cat, and he's going to buy an attack because he's a lone hunter. He gets plus 2 attack, which means he goes up to 6. We believe he goes up to 6. Now you are snared, so I only need 4s now, don't I?
Correct.
So I need 4s.
You know, sometimes Nuffle hates it.
I'll spend my lax one.
Yep. 1, 4. All you really want. Bare minimum.
The bare minimum. I love it, Gimlin. That was so good. Here we go. I'm looking round and there's nothing there for me.
Oh! You got 3.
I got 3. Okay. Damn it. I'm going to do a momentous 2 damage.
Oh, he's got 1 left.
I'm going to do a momentous 2 damage to you. I gained that point of momentum, which is what I wanted. I'll put my momentum token on there. Artwork Studios.
Very good.
Name dropped. And that is going to be it. Golfer, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, and back over to the Brewers.
All right. So first things first. I'm going to try and get the cat out of dodge.
Giggling.
Yeah. He's gonna. That's when he starts on the events. So just checking to see my rules knowledge there. So I'm going to use Get Over Here Scum to call him back towards Friday. Doesn't have to be directly towards, just as long as he finishes closer. He's going to come 6 inches away.
Holy moly.
It is based on his move. I mean, he is snared, so I've only got 4 inch. But well, in that case, I might as well just keep him where he is and get the extra crowd out. So, change of plans.
Yeah, makes sense.
Shadow Lake to here. Basic walk up to here. Get him within 1 inch of Ulfa. And I'll start buying attacks. I keep getting scared because I've played so many teams with counter charge and rush keeper recently that as soon as I finish an advance, I'm constantly like, oh god, no. And then I'm fine.
Welcome to my world.
Right, so spending 1 to buy an attack. She's attack 4 and +1 for the cat. So Ulfa's defense is 4.
He's 4 and no armor, I
Oh,
believe.
no armor. Wonderful. Let's see what we get. Oh! Oh!
Well, that's really good.
Wow. I'm going to do Dirty Knives on him. So that's 1 damage, -1 defense, and the poison condition.
Nice.
And with the wrap, I'll do 1 damage. So 2 damage.
Very good. I'm going to give you the card. So
Okay,
you can
so I
mark
can
off.
start marking.
I've lost him.
There he is. So 1 damage from Dirty Knives and 1 damage from the wrap.
Very nice. Well done, Friday.
Good job. Attack again, this time needing 3s. Oh, she's wrapped again.
She's a rat machine.
Yeah, I'll do a 1 inch momentous push. Come meet the Brewers.
No, I don't want to meet the Brewers. I know them. I don't like them.
Points of momentum, and with the wrap it's 1 more damage.
Yep.
Should put away Friday. Should tool her up. Last one, needing 3s. 2 hits this time.
Okay.
And I'll take the 1 inch momentous push again.
1 inch momentous push.
Bring you into base contact with Friday, and then I'll call Get Over His Scum. Let's move him. Not within an inch.
You've not got anyone else to go, have you?
No.
Well, that's all right then.
Setting up.
You're setting up for next turn.
Next turn.
You've got 4 momentum, have you?
He generated 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember what put this one up. I think so. Yes. I'm not going to put it higher.
Check the footage.
That's all right. Figure it out.
Okay. Cool. So there we go. Ulfa may be in trouble, maybe not. We shall see. Let's go to the final activation. Turn 1. So it is the mighty Xenor coming up next. And let's talk you a little bit through the thought process here, because of course, you know, we've done that 1 inch dodge back, and the whole idea of that is that you roar at the start, you turn, you can move back, use the momentum that I just about generated with Ulfa, then charge in and do something to him. But there's no VPs there. There's no VPs there. So there is the option, of course, going up for a stoke, but I'm not really going to get VPs from his 2 armor. Yes, he's down to 2. I'll get lots of wraps, probably get lots of momentum, but probably not. I mean, it's in there. What I would have ideally liked to have done is being able to roar, tap a back, charge in on the cat, and still be within 2 inches of Friday. So
Yeah.
punch, you know, get the cat take out with the bear hug. But that's not going to happen. 7 inches isn't enough, and there's no fast ground there for me, interestingly. So what I'm actually going to do, Gibblin's going to do all the measuring for us. I'm going to roar, tap a back. I'm going to roar him back.
But not push him the full 2.
No, just so that you stay within
Yeah.
2 inches. And then I'm going to hit you.
No, spend that momentum first.
Oh, sorry, spend the momentum to stand up.
Yeah.
So momentum. Oh, War Studios momentum. It's gone. That's your knockdown token. And I have attack
7.
Attack 7.
What are you knocked down on?
2.
I'm not going to counter it.
Good chat. Okay. Unless of course I do a horrible fluffy roll.
Oh, maybe. You will now, and I'll regret not doing it. That's the way it works.
No. The dice go. Oh no, I can feel it. No, I can feel the bad roll in my hand. I don't even want to do it. Right. Okay. So
Look at the defense 3.
defense 3, no armor.
1 armor.
1 armor. Defense 3, 1 armor. Oh gosh. Oh, and that is definitely a cock dice as well. So at the moment, I've missed 4. Okay.
If that's a 2, if when this gets rolled and it's not a 3 up, I'll be good.
Oh, it's fine.
Momentous knockdown.
So point of momentum.
Point of momentum.
And you're no longer engaged, and you've not yet moved.
Yeah, and now's the time I think to actually charge in on the cap. Do you think I should hit one more time?
I think. Playing up to me, one more rock. I think you'll kill.
The thing is, if I don't kill the cat, I'll be
If
very
you get
upset.
one hit, you kill the cat.
What's the cat's down to?
1 health left.
Oh, he's got 1 health left.
Got 1 health.
I do want to. Yeah, okay. I want that. Yeah, all right. You are right, Gibbling. You know more than I do. You're knocked down, so I need 2s and 1.
2s now, yeah.
2s and 1. Bear hug. Wonderfulness. Jibber, 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 jibber. That was good.
Yeah, you got it. 6 hits. 1 off for armor.
1 off for.
Oh, 5.
No, 5 hits. 5 hits. 1 off for armour would just be.
You've already taken the 1 off for armor.
I've already taken. Yeah, okay. So I've got 5 hits, which is a momentous 2 damage and a knockdown. You're already knocked down. So
2
1 damage.
goes down to 1.
No, Tapper. Gain a point of momentum. And now at this point, I'm going to do my furious charge, and we're going to measure out the 7 inches into the base contact of the cat. Obviously, it triggers unpredictable movement, and we'll do that now. Here we go. It's happening. So bear charges raw. Staying outside of Scum's engagement.
Yeah, if you'd have jumped into base contact with him, I could have used unpredictable to jump on the trap, trigger it, and get rid of it.
Oh no!
So
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very, very true.
keeping out of my engagement so I don't get it.
Okay, so I do have 12 dice here, but I'm going to spend a point of momentum because I want 6 here.
Bonus time.
Bonus timed.
Alright, forced to hit because I am snared.
It doesn't look great. So
I don't know.
hang on. No, it's not great.
Is it not great? Oh god. 2 force 5.
No! It's going to be. Good damn it. It's going to be a momentous 2 damage.
Which takes him out.
Not damage, takes
So
him out.
you generate 2 momentum.
So I generate 2 momentum from that, and I get 1. Oh, come on, bear hugness. Okay, so there we go. I get the 3 momentum, but only 1 VP. So that's how it's looking now. We have to go through and mark off conditions and that. So of course I'll take poison damage, and I think that's it. Fast ground will go,
Yep, all my things come off.
and let's roll.
Yep, so I'm on +2 on
You're on
the roll.
+2. Don't roll 1.
Ooh, so I've hit 6, so you can force a reroll if you roll a 6.
No. Nope, so it is going to go.
To me.
Here we go, it's turn 2. Brewers versus Heralds of the Winter's Moon, and Jamie, you're in a bit of a predicament. We'll go first or
Yeah,
second.
so because you knocked down Tapper, and he's like my big setup piece, and I don't start with any momentum, no way to clear that condition without someone else going, you've got that control element back, so he's not got his full complement this time. The team, however, have pretty much got theirs. Friday's out on the wings doing nothing for now. And I think I've got an idea in place, but we'll see how it goes, I guess.
See how it goes, because the bear's reasonably vulnerable right now. Got 8 health left, yep, tough hide, but
Lots of attacks potentially coming in.
yeah, a lot of attacks potentially coming in. So in the meantime, I wasn't sure whether to put 2 on the bear or not, especially considering what we said before. I put 4 on Alpha this turn, 4 on Scatha, and I put 1 on Hearn. We were speaking, Jake, everyone goes on about how great he is, and I think he's cool, but sometimes I find it quite hard when to put the influence on him, because there are things which kill better than he does, and there are things which score better than he does.
Especially in a team with a few tough hide models, his damage output drops quite considerably.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's how we've got it. I've stuck 1 on Hearn, just in case he gets that opportunity to do something. So there we go. I've got my point of momentum to start things off, and it is going to go turn 2, first activation, Brewers.
Alright, so going with Stoker first, he's going to drink his magical brew, obviously just some bevy from the local pub. They're going to remove all conditions on him and heal 2 HP, so he's back up to 16 health. He is then going to release the ball, because he's not going to take it with him, here, and it passes over to Hooper, he snaps it. And then Stoker is going to spend 2 influence to charge the bear, which gives him a 7-inch move, which I'm just going to throw, that's 5, so easy, straight into base contact.
Boom.
Whoop, to there.
It's got a 1-inch melee or 2.
1-inch melee. 2, 3. He knocks down on 3, and he is rolling 9 dice.
9 dice.
Would you like to make any counters or defensive stance?
No.
No, okay. So needing 2s with armor 1. Ah, Stoker!
Everything.
Good job, lad. 2 full playbooks.
Tell you what, would have been worth doing a defensive stance there.
Yeah.
Look at all those 2s.
All those 2s. We'll take, for the first playbook, a momentous knockdown.
Yep.
Bing. So no pack mentality dodging. And 3 momentous damage.
And 3 momentous damage, which
goes,
takes him 5.
which is only 2 because it's tough hide.
Oh yes, sorry.
I'm now on 2
down to 6.
momentum.
I'm going to slip you this card and you're in charge.
Thank you. And the pen.
And the pen.
So 2 damage there. Alright, by the next attack, 6 dice because you are on your bottom.
Yep, so here we
for
go.
This one, needing 2s. Oh, they all hit.
Again.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for the wrap. So the 1 for the wrap, 1 damage goes down to nothing, so I'm going to take instead my 2-inch double push. I'll just keep you where you are,
yep.
A point of momentum. And this will be 3 momentous damage down to 2. So 1, 2.
Very nice.
So I'm not going to kill you, which means that with my last one, I am going to throw out a Molotov, because there is a crowd of players.
There certainly is.
Sitting pretty for a Molotov there. Are they more than 3 inches away? Sadly they are. Can't get them all. But yeah, I'm going to throw it on their heads.
Yep.
Like that.
Nice.
So, J-Car on 4s. Oh,
J-Car.
No, I'll just throw it at J-Car, so he misses.
Nope.
Scatha on 5s.
Nope.
Nope. And the Wolf on 4s.
Nope. Yep.
Got him. So he's got the Wolf. No damage or anything. And that, we'll move it in a second and put it there.
Yep, there we go.
And that is him donezo.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's go to the Heralds. So it seems like it would be the clear thing to do at this point to, get as much use from the bear as you can before he dies.
Yeah.
Before he dies, or at least do something with him, right? But there are paths to scoring a goal, particularly with Ulfa, which we've been sort of looking at, measuring out, and the like. You can do it, but I think the main problem is the 2-inch melee of...
The 2-inch melee, so what Ulfa can do is you can, where they go, to about here, walk around to get into tapping range, so that's 1 spent. You've got 2 attacks, so buy an attack, tackle, buy an attack, damage to get his dice up, and then take a shot on goal. However, in between those attacks to tackle and do the damage, I would have a counter attack.
Yeah.
Now it's 5 dice, bonus timed up to 6. An Ulfa's defense of 4 means that on average dice, I knock him down or can push him away.
Yeah. Now, in this situation, if it wasn't as important as it's going to be, you can, of course, find ways around it. Because the problem is with the 2-inch melee, only having the single dodge with the tackle means that you're always going to be engaged by the 2-inch melee model. Yeah. Now, of course, you do have abilities with Hearn and, of course, the legendary.
Yes, to get the push dodge.
To get things like the push dodges and things, which would obviously then solve that situation. But that's going to require so much setup that by the time you've done that, you've done everything you need to do. So I think it makes sense to actually, as cool as that would have been, to actually go with Cena here. So let us know in the comments below what you think. We're going to roar him away.
So he gets pushed back to about there. So still in engagement, so he can't be charged by Cena.
And we're going to spend the momentum.
Yep. To remove the knockdown condition from Cena.
And then we're going to charge for free, which Gideon will do for me. Get ourselves into that covered position.
7 inches, loads of room to get up there. So, whoom, scary bear.
Into that position. I'm also want to probably just keep him so he's within 4 of the dog, if I can do that. Sure. Just because it's reasonably useful. Thanks again, Sherwin.
There you are.
Oh, sorry. So, am I in?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I'm in, so that's cool. That's great. And so I've now charged
Tapper.
So I've got 11 dice here. You're on the floor. So 2s and 1s.
2s and 1, yeah.
Now remember as well, we've got snow here, can give anatomical precision.
Yeah.
But I just don't think there's enough influence.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Yeah. When there's lots of cool things to do, but just not enough influence really. So here we go. 2s and 1. I can see 3 1s. And then 1 there. Okay, that's still alright.
It's still a wrap.
It's a bear hug. 7, isn't it? Oh no, it's more.
It's
a bear hug. It's a momentous bear hug.
So what does that do?
A momentous bear hug you get 4 damage, which goes down to 3.
Yep.
And of course, if I take you out, you get bleed as well,
Okay.
which is wonderful. And then I'm going to do a momentous push,
So that's 2 momentum.
so I get 2 momentum.
Would you like to push me anywhere or just keep me where I am?
I think I will. Do I have to push you directly away
No, it's up to 1 inch in a straight line.
in a straight line? Yeah, I think I will actually push you and come back when I've done it. So I mean, this is all about the momentum and doing stuff with the bear before he goes. So spend that influence. Sometimes you're not sure whether you want to do that or not. Whether you just accept it and sort of move from there, because it kind of loses you a bit of a back and forth initiative, because you kind of know what's going to happen, and then you're not going to get the opportunity maybe to do the other thing. So I've got 7 here, 2s and 1s, no 1s. You get 1-1. There we go. So 5, which would be a momentous 2 damage and a knockdown, which would go down to
1 damage.
1 damage.
Oof.
But it's a momentum.
It shows that you really want snared on the target you're hitting.
Absolutely.
It really pushes damage numbers up.
And I'm just going to spend that last one, same again. Watch out, no 1s.
Oh, stop cursing yourself.
Do you know what? Those people who say that my Hot Gates gaming dice are cursed, are amazing, and you just always see the HGG head. Not always.
Well, you either see the head or
Not
what you want.
Absolutely. So I've got 3 there, and 3 will be a momentous 2 damage, which will go down to 1. I get 1 momentum. And of course I can't heal myself because
You cleared conditions.
Cleared conditions. So with that, it goes back over to the Brewers.
Alright, so going with Tapper, I'm going to need pretty good dice to kill him, and I should never bank on it, but I'm going to spend a momentum to remove the conditions on Tapper. Did want to stand him up, sacrifice his movement and heal him to get him nice and healthy, but if I can kill the bear, that's a big threat off the board for 1 turn. So spending 1 to make an attack.
And I'm going to spend 1 to counter attack, to force you to do what you need to do here, and it could save him. It could do.
So down to 5 dice because you're in cover, and burning through my momentum, but I'll do it, it'll be fine.
You won't!
Oh, can't get out of in 2s.
That's a wonderful roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've cleared conditions already. You can knock me down. I will knock you down momentously.
Yeah, so momentous knockdown makes absolute sense. And of course it then stops me from...
Stop using your pack mentality.
Yeah, because we kept within 4 inches there. But I mean, it makes it a bit tougher for you to kill me.
It does.
And I had to call that really because...
But if you knock me back down, I can't move anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I hit you and want to damage you, you dodge away.
Exactly.
So it all just
it
went...
just keeps you pinned where you
just
are,
keep you
basically.
where I need to be.
So it's worth, that's, in my opinion, it's probably worth the momentum.
Yeah. So now that you're knocked down, I'm back up to 6 dice. Spending 1 to swing at you.
Okay, lots of 1s. Where are your 1s?
I left them at home. Apparently.
Where are they?
So
You can have some of mine.
5 hits. So I've got a choice now. I can either do 3 momentous damage down to 2. Yeah, you've got 4.
Yes,
it has to be
I've
that.
got 4. It has to be that.
Has to be that. So what I was thinking in my head was I could use Commanding Aura, move into somewhere better, but the kill's on the table,
Yeah,
so I should
absolutely.
take it.
You should absolutely take it. So I'm down to 2 now.
2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I will bonus time it because if I take you out, I'll get 2 momentum.
Absolutely.
Going for it. So 7 dice in 2s.
7 dice, needing 2s.
No, it's fine.
Wow.
3 momentous damage down to 2, which is the takeout. So I go up to 6 momentum. The bear is gone.
The bear has been slain.
Knocked him around with the
He's
dice.
There we go.
And I have his movement.
And you do have his movement.
Now, can I actually do anything with it? So he's got a 4-inch walk, and the old Jake's range, I believe, is 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches. So can I get Spigot on Friday? I might be able to get Spigot on Friday, some influence.
Nice.
Can't get it to Friday, but I can get 1 to Spigot. So I'll walk 4 to here.
Yep.
And then I'll spend a momentum to use old Jake's. I can give up to 2 influence out to other friendly guild models within 6. Hooper's full and it's allocate, not gain, so he can't have it. So I'll give 1 to Spigot.
1 to Spigot. There we go. That is our Guild Ball pitch after the captain has gone. It's back to the Heralds. Okay, so it might be intuitive at this point to then do what we were talking about before with Ulfa, but I actually think that now is the time for Scatha, because she can do an awful lot for the team. So what we've done is we've obviously worked all this out. At the start of her movement, you can see that we put the flame token underneath as well, the AoE. She's put down her fast ground. That actually clips everybody there, which is wonderful. This is going to give her some extra movement. She can get +2 movement, which means that she can walk, right?
Yeah, she can walk 9 inches.
She can walk 9 inches. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So you can see where she's going to end up there, which means that she'll leave.
She's going to go through here, so walking along, going through Tapper's melee, and actually taking the parting blow.
Okay, there you might be thinking, why? But what do we have down here? We have momentum.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point,
take parting blow. So 2, 4, 6, 8 dice. Now the only results I can use from a parting blow are tackle. Does nothing.
Yep.
Damage, which I might take, and the knockdown. The knockdown forces you to spend momentum, so if I get the knockdown, I'll probably take that just to drain your resources on this. Looks to be a goal run.
Yep.
So, needing 5s.
Needing 5s here.
I get 2. So I can either do 2 damage or the knockdown. I'll take the knockdown. It's non-momentous, but I assume you'll immediately spend
Absolutely.
the momentum to clear that condition, because you've not done that yet.
Absolutely. So that's what we're going to do. So she stands back up.
And she's now, because she's left and taken the point blow, even though she's on the extremity of it, she is no longer engaged by Tapper.
Which is wonderful news. And this is a good time to now call her legendary.
Yep.
Okay, so this is it's not the Blessing of the Moon Goddess, is it?
Winter's
It
Chill, is it?
No, it is.
No?
It's, where is it? I'm looking at her, and that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Blessing of the Moon Goddess is like a mini one of these. This is Winter's Night, which is the 6-inch pulse. So we've actually got frost tokens here,
Just gets everyone except the cat.
which is great. Now these, when you spend them, gives a push dodge to your result, right?
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Friday.
And for Friday as well. Okay. So at this point, she hasn't spent anything.
No, it's super scary.
This is really cool. Okay, so let's hope this goes off. So, if I remember rightly.
Yep, so we're buying attack on Stoker because you want to try and get closer to this ball.
Absolutely. So we are going to give this a good go. We're not bonus time in this one, are we?
All the results you want are going to generate momentum, so you've got enough for everything that you want to do.
Yeah, so it's 3s and 2, yeah?
3s and 2.
3s and 2. Cool.
Get it?
So we get the 1, which is the momentous 1-inch dodge. And you can spend obviously the frost token to push.
I assume you're spending.
Which I'll spend it, yeah. So then we get the double dodge.
So you get 2 inches of dodges, staying outside of Spigot it was, and getting within 1 inch of. And it's exactly 1 inch of Hooper.
Absolutely.
So outside. Yep.
Okay, which gives her 3 left.
Yep. You can push Stoker as well 1 inch if you want.
Yep, I think we're going to come out and work out where he's going to go now. And we just push Stoker a little bit away from the action, but not in cover. Okay, so Scatha is here, and she's going to now buy her attack on
Hooper.
They all look the same, these Brewers. They all look the same.
I will spend a momentum to counter-attack it.
Which makes absolute sense, despite the fact that the frost token's there, because it forces a situation whereas if I don't get the tackle right.
Well, if you do tackle, it means that you'll want to spend the frost token to disengage.
Absolutely.
And effectively, it might waste 1 influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
Exactly. So here we go. So I'm going to bonus time this because I want it. I want it badly. So
looking for defense 3 and armor 1.
Defense 3, armor 1.
And yeah,
That gets it.
so it's 4 hits, 3 after armor.
Yep. So she is going to take the momentous tackle.
And would you like to spend the frost token?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
please.
I assume you push me just directly away to over there. And you've got a 1 inch dodge yourself.
Absolutely. So we'll move in a little bit closer.
Yep. Staying out of 2. I'll just get the reached. 6 inch full shot on goal.
Absolutely. So we're then going to spend a momentum.
Yep.
He's outside of his 2 now. She's going to spend a momentum to shoot.
Yep. Does waste 1 influence potentially. But
Yeah, I think you doing the counters forces that.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Which is probably the right thing. And I've got kick of 4. with bonus time.
First time, if you're going all in for the goal, you
Yeah,
might as well take
absolutely.
it likely as possible.
Gets it.
Gets it. And a goal.
Quick as possible, trying to look for the 4+. Please get it, please get it. And that gets me a point of momentum back.
Yeah.
And
a goal influence for next turn.
And a goal, that is going to be very important. So goal influence goes there.
And it's 5-2 on the scores.
5-2 on the scores. So I'm not going to spend the momentum, I don't think, to dodge reserve or anything. I think I'm going to keep it at that.
Okay.
So
My kicker.
you're going to kick it out.
Yep. So up to 10 inches away. Let's use a filthy tape measure. And so the board at the moment, all your players are on this side.
Yep.
And the cat's over here.
Good idea.
Give it to the cat.
So where is it going to go?
Where's it going to end up?
It's going to go in the 1, 3.
3.
Okay.
That's still fine for you. And distance 4.
4 inches in the 3.
4 inches in 3. So travels and lands there.
And it's not 6 inches away from the dog, so you can't take
Ball.
an all ball, and that is a 6-inch. Yeah. So he's not going to be moving out into that position, but that is going to be it. So it's going to go over to the Brewers.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Hooper. I'm going to spend an influence to run, and I'm going to spend a momentum to glide. Dun dun dun. Whoosh, Tokyo Drift.
And you say one of the most underused rules.
One of the most underused uses of momentum. So he's going to get to about there. Then I'm going to spend another momentum, drain it all away, to use my heroic ability, True Grit, which removes all conditions on him, but also gives him +2 tack.
That's awesome. It's also a great movie, the original,
Yeah.
with John Wayne.
Yeah,
Fantastic movie.
The
Better than the remake.
remake, not so great.
No.
Right, so by an attack on Ulfa, and I'm outside of his melee zone to stop any.
Yeah, countering shenanigans,
Countering
which I would have loved to have done, by the way.
Which is why I couldn't go with Spigot, because you make an attack, push dodge, you're free.
Yeah, so you can see why, I mean, it might be a big sequence of things to get through, but you can see why Scatha probably had to go next in this turn 2, to get these things off, whilst you can, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like if it's there on the table and
At the end of the game, then
yeah.
what a waste. Which happens all the time.
Yeah, I hold it to the best moment. The best moment never came and I lost.
Yeah. Let's go.
Right, so spent 1.
4s.
8 dice.
bad.
That's pretty good. What's for 5?
That's good.
We are going to take. Where have you gone, Hooper? So I've unlocked the entire playbook, which is there is a 3 momentous damage at the top, but I want to. So you've got. I'll take the 3 momentous damage whilst it's on the table. It's what we were just talking about.
Good stuff. Okay, so that takes him down to 8, I
8
think.
health left. 1, 2, 3.
It makes sense.
And then up to 3 momentum.
Yep.
And then because the knockdowns are a little bit easier to hit, I might as well use that whilst I've got it.
Yep.
And next one to buy another attack.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's even better.
That's a lot of dice.
It's wrapped.
Ooh, what could be gone here?
We'll take 3 more momentous damage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. So I've not got the knockdown I wanted.
It takes you up to 4.
So with 4 momentum. And then with the wrap of 1, I'm going to take a 1-inch momentous push.
1-inch momentous push.
5.
Interesting. Just going to bring him in.
Closer in. To there. Alright, and then it's over to the hunters.
I think Ulfa's got to go next, but I'll work it out and we'll do it. Who wants to see something cool? Hopefully, we say. Because this is what we think is going to happen here. So Ulfa needs to get away. But there are opportunities. He's at over 4 inches away, so he's got attack of 6. He's currently engaged by 2, but he can do his dodging away. And what we're thinking here is that he hits.
Just hit Friday.
He hit Friday.
Did his 1-inch dodge and spend the frost token to jump 2 inches away, disengaging himself.
Yeah, he gets a point of momentum from that. I mean, to be fair, when we calculated it before, he didn't ever need his where'd they go either. So he could. Well, I'd probably save that for there just in case, wouldn't he? So yeah, so that's what we're going to do first, because we can see a situation where we can get out there, spend a frost token, which obviously showing off Scatha's legendary really well. Charging in.
Yes, Tapper. Bouncing away. Ideally hitting his high-end playbook results.
Because if he gets the damage, he
increases his kick range.
Yeah, and we'll show you what I'm going to try and do here. Okay, so first of all we're hitting Friday. 4s.
Defense 4, armor 1.
Defense 4, armor 1.
Your attack 6, but down to 5 because of Hooper.
Absolutely.
Would you like to bonus time it? Go back up.
At this point, He only needs one, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, okay.
Yeah. So, there we go.
You get it, yeah.
So we get it. And then one armor, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep. So I'm going to take that momentous 1-inch dodge, and also spend the frost token. So he's getting a double dodge.
Double dodge is disengaging from Hooper and Friday, and just shunt Friday off that way.
Yeah, shove her away. That's wonderful.
So that's one spent.
That was one spent. He does have, yeah, he's got some
Yeah,
now.
he's
So
good.
here we go. So then he's going to do the charge, which again we measured out before.
Yeah. Charging against Tapper, so we can see we've handily put the 1-inch reach down there.
Yep.
So he can move his extremity here, and the back of his base remains engaging, so no point blows, and obviously legal charge.
Absolutely. And again, in this
Four,
point,
everyone. Yep, still at 4.
still out of 4, which is important. So he has got 10 dice here, needing
Defense 3, armor 1.
defense 3, armor 1. So ideally we want to wrap him, which is what Ulfa seems to be designed for.
Yeah.
Seems to be designed for. So 3s and 1.
Oh,
And that's a reroll, 'cause it's not flat.
god, everything's hit so far. Everything's hit.
Holy moly. 1 armor.
1 armor.
1 armor. So we take away that. Oh wow. Yeah, so we're going to be able to do what we want to do here.
Can he actually, with that?
Yeah, he can do all sorts here. Can he score himself?
Maybe. So what we were thinking is, if he hits his 3 damage double dodge,
Which he does.
Which he does. He could snap the ball, and then with his 8-inch
we get-
constant damage,
He
but
can get up to another double dodge.
he
Momentous
can
double-
use where to go.
and he can use where they go as
So-
well. Oh, yeah.
What I think, we'll measure it here. So this will be his kick after it. He could do 3 damage double dodge, spend the frost token.
Spend frost token,
That gives him a 3-inch worth of dodge,
which took him within an inch of the ball.
which takes him to within 1 inch there.
Yeah, we did measure it.
We pre-measured all this, so I don't mind pushing it around to make sure it worked. So it gets to there,
Yep.
snaps the ball, and then a 4-inch dodge from where they go.
Yeah, 4-inch dodge from where they
I
go.
don't think he'd be able to shoot himself, so it still might be the same plan. So
Yeah.
maybe momentum then is better on this one.
Yeah, but you can still take it to sort of get into this position,
Yeah.
which makes him a bit safer. And then he will then spend his 1 to pass to thingy. So yeah, so he's going to do the. He doesn't need to do the 3. He can do the 2.
You could do the 2 inches.
He can do the 2 inches because
Yeah, yeah.
1 goes to 3. So he's getting 5 inches worth of dodge,
So 1, 2, 3.
and he gets 2 momentum for that.
4,
And
5.
he's spending the frost token, obviously, as well. So frost token will come off, and I'll.
That's got like sight rounded. 6. Yeah, he is in range.
Yeah. So he's snapped the ball 2.
Ball. Pass 2.
He's going to pass to her with the final one.
Last one.
So he gets +1 on his kick.
We didn't do.
Oh, no, he didn't do the damage. He didn't do
Would you like
damage.
to do the damage?
No, because I've got the extra momentum. I've got the extra momentum.
So 3 dice.
So 3 dice, needing 4 plus. It's what's the snapshot cost?
Snapshot costs 2 momentum, and you need 2 successes for it to go in.
2 successes. Yeah, well, she's got 4 dice. It's,
And then up to 5 if you bonus time that. So.
yeah. So do you think you bonus time this one here?
I just bonus time
Yeah,
everything.
bonus time everything. Yeah, because it brings you quite close,
Yeah,
right?
it
So
takes you up to 9 BPs.
9 BPs, which is close. Okay, so here we go. Makes it.
It's successful, so ball goes to her.
Yeah, and then she is going to
Spend 2 momentum,
2 momentum to snapshot
snapshot to goal, and
bonus time it. So she's
So
got
big drain on resources, but a potential goal.
Ta-da! Gets it.
1-2, goal.
Goal. Now that was cool.
And you get momentum because you scored.
And you get momentum. So yeah, 2 momentum, a lot of resources, but it's put him in a great position.
Yeah.
I didn't heal him at any point, did I?
No.
I would have done, but yeah, we'll look at that after. But she scored, which is amazing,
Crazy.
amazing news. So you can see all of that bouncing around that the hunters and the heralds are very capable of.
Yeah.
Because Scatha is awesome, and that is what Ulfa is supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's his job.
I don't know what my turn is now.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Brewers. What a cool turn too. Ball's bouncing out, and what was your predicament there?
So
Dennis?
I was thinking, put it here. Wherever it goes, the cat can probably get it. And if it goes to Ulfa, it's not the end of the world because I'm probably going first. You've got 1 influence left on the table. I've got 4.
Yeah.
I'm likely to get the momentum race in my favour, so I can deal with Ulfa at the start of the turn.
Absolutely.
So, direction 2, distance 6.
Hex after.
Flying up the pitch.
That is
So, into the sitters on the spot.
way too far out for Ubul. Still.
All right. So over to my activation.
Absolutely. And you know what you're doing?
I'm gonna go with the cat.
Okay.
It's not been yet. Might as well get use out of it. I'm gonna make a 2-inch shadow light dodge to here.
Yep.
X-wing style, Jamie. So to there, and I'll make an advance. I've got 8 inches, so 1 inch to here. Snap the ball.
Yep.
And 7 inches. Feel.
Wow.
Right, the bear's coming back on.
The bear is coming back.
Back down the field. No, I'll go with the cat.
Let's go with the cat.
Go to there.
Yeah, because you get to go first,
Actually, I
right?
might as well get into cover.
Yes. Wow.
And I'll spend the momentum to heal the cat.
Spend the
Back to
momentum.
full health.
Back to full health.
Alright, that's the cat's activation done.
That's the cat's activation. Back over to the hunters. Next up, it's Jacob. And of course, he's in the fast ground here. And he's just going to think about next turn with the cat. He's just going to walk up. He can walk up pretty far, actually. And we'll just pop him. So he's an inch away from the cover. Down there. Back over to the
Alright, so
Brewers.
back to Spigot, spending a momentum to use his heroic ability to give himself +2/+2 move. Then spending 2 to charge Ulfa all the way up the pitch. So travelling 10 inches, just super fast for a brewer.
Certainly is.
Avoiding the trap on the way, and ending within an inch.
Into that position there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we'll be rolling. So are you within an inch of cover?
Yep, everybody was in an inch of cover there.
Yeah. 2, 3, 5.
A lot of knocking and stuff. Yeah.
So 9 dice.
9 dice, needing a
3s and 1.
3s and 1.
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 8 dice, so you're in cover.
Yep.
3s and 1.
3s and 1.
1 off for armour.
Pretty good roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So we shall take the momentous knockdown
Momentous
and
knockdown.
2 damage.
So momentous knockdown and 2 damage.
So he is.
So that avoids the dog
the pack mentality.
pack mentality, which obviously
Thank
would have been going for.
And then I'll buy an attack.
Yep.
So Spigot's got a special rule, as all brewers seem to have something about it. Flawed, when you're knocked down, he gets +2 attack.
Okay, cool.
And so I'm up to attack 7, and then back down to attack 6 because you're in cover.
Okay.
Needing 2s this time.
Getting 2s this time.
Everything hits.
Everything hits.
-1 armour, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on the wrap. We shall take 3 momentous damage and 1 damage, so 4 done in total there.
So 4 done in total. So you're going to mark those off.
So you've had taken 5 in total so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Absolutely.
Charge. And then
Last
buy
one.
another one. Yep. And I'm up to 5 momentum. Ding.
You're not going first.
1 misses, 1 off for armour, 4 hits is 3 more momentous damage.
3 more momentous damage.
6.
So a reasonable chunk.
3. Did 8 damage there.
A reasonable chunk of damage, but most importantly for you, you got 6 momentum.
Yeah, well, looking good now.
Looking good. So back over to the hunters. So the wolf is just going to jog round into this little gap here, an inch away, and just help out.
Alright, so for me, I'm going to shadow light to here with Friday, and then I start my advance within time's called, so she's got an 8-inch walk. She is going to go probably 6 to there, and then 2 more just to wrap around. Oh, fast ground! Get to there. I want to stay out 1 inch of the dog though.
So staying out on the inch of the dog.
And get to there. And that's Friday done.
There we go. So back over to the hunters. So here we go. Veteran Hearn is just going to sacrifice his movement to stand up. He's +1, -2, because of course Friday and the cover. So he's actually going to spend momentum, with Jamie being so far ahead with the momentum. He's going to spend that momentum to bonus time this. So he's got 5 dice and he is hitting Spigot.
Yep, so you get defense 3 and armour 1.
Now what we want here is we want 4 hits, which will go down to 3 because we want the double push and then plus the we want to chuck you into the trap. That's the cool moment. So here we go.
Did it!
We get it! Boom!
Yeah.
So momentous double dodge.
Double push.
No, double push even. Plus spending the frost token.
Yeah.
So I can get you 3 inches
2,
into the trap.
3. Trap goes off.
The trap goes off and
Bleeding and snared.
Bleeding and snared you are now. And I get a 1-inch dodge as well.
Yep.
Which I'll do in a second. And I'll also spend that momentum to heal her.
Yep.
Why not? Because I can't see myself getting too far. So we'll do that dodge, and we'll resolve conditions. The dog's going to take some damage, you're going to take some damage with Spigot, there's poison on Alpha, and then we'll roll. Turn 3. Allocation of influence, you obviously chose to go first.
Yeah,
so what have you done?
I had 6 momentum against your 0, so I had the choice, and I've chosen to go first because I need to try and start controlling the game. I've put 5 influence on Tapper, 2 on Stoker, 3 on Hooper, 3 on Spigot, nothing on Friday and the cat.
And in the meantime, I've spread my options because I can't really just... 3 VPs to get is really hard.
Yeah, you need to either get 2 takeouts or the goal. Now the goal you got to take the ball from the cat, and the 2 guys up there, whilst the bear can definitely try and get the bear hug on the cat, it's not the easiest of asks.
Nope.
And J-Car can't get the ball off him because he just unpredictables away.
Yep.
So there's options there, because in case of pushes and whatnot. Hearn, 3, because he's going to generate some momentum, and these guys, if he survives, or who do I go after, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's just keeping your options for the goal scoring up there. I put 3 on him because again it's just more options. He's got the 2-inch melee as well, which in this turn might be important. So there we go. You know what you're doing. What are you doing, Mr.
It's going to be Tapper. Tapper first. And
Tapper.
I just need to measure to see if I can engage. You get point of momentum. Whether I can engage both. And I don't think that I can, sadly. No, that's ain't happening. So I've got to pick between the 2 of them. And I'm going to pick Alpha.
Makes sense because lots of damage, easier to hit.
He's got the momentum start where they go to try and get in range of
the cat
to steal the ball. So he's going to walk to there. Outside of your engagement, so there's no counter-attack shenanigans. And he's going to buy an attack.
Okay, so you are hitting. I can't do anything about it.
Nope. So your health is 8.
I believe it is. I'll give you the marker 7.
Oh, that's better. Cool, so attack 6, but down to 5 because you are in cover. So needing 4s. 1, 2, 3. I will take the momentous knockdown to make everything else easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Point of momentum as well. Alright, next attack.
Needing 3s this time.
Needing 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, that's good.
3 momentous damage.
Takes him down to 4.
That's 4 health left. So
And you've still got 3.
2, 3. Momentum generated. Bing. By the next one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 again, so 3 momentous damage. I've got 2 attacks left. I'm actually going to take Commanding Aura on this one.
You're going to take Commanding Aura.
Yep, so no momentum, no damage.
Yep.
Next attack, 6 dice. Needing 3s.
Needing 3s.
To come off, so 3 goes up to 4 momentous damage.
Which will kill him.
Which kills him. 2, 3, 4, so 2 momentum, puts me on 4. And then with my last one, I've got not much left to do, but I shall use marked target, my character play, someone within 8 inches. Oh wait, it's going to be her.
Has to be.
Has to be. Needing a 5. Don't get it.
Don't get it.
And it puts me up to 4 VPs as well.
4 VPs, currently 9-4.
Before his turn's over, he's going to spend a momentum to heal himself.
Yeah, don't give me that easy.
Don't make it harder. And 1 more to use my heroic to give 2 influence. I'm using the beer tokens from Pint Bar here.
Yep.
To Stoker.
Okie dokie. Whew. Wow.
That's 1 throw off the board.
There we go. I think this is the option that I need to take because you've got the ball, I need the ball, and getting 3 VPs through to kill him with the bear out there anyway is going to be pretty tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge for free just outside of your 1-inch melee so I don't trigger unpredictable movement.
Yep, I will defensive stance the charge because I need to do all I can to survive.
Absolutely. So now we're in that position. Obviously it's -1 for the cover, and then I've got the 4 for charging, so 10.
It's needing a 6.
Needing the 6s. Just don't get a 6. We get a 6, which is fine. And the 6 is a momentous 1-inch push, which I will take, and I'll do that now. Here we go. So the bear. Have you got like shadow lighty thing with this?
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
So
I just forgot about that. But I pushed you with my momentum back into you, engaged by Jake as well. Not too much, so it gives me the dice back for the cover. Back to needing 5s.
Yep.
Can we get 1? one here, which will be a momentous 1 inch push. I'm not going to kill you, but I'm just racking up some momentum here. And I spent 1 to do that. And I'll push you now, and we'll come back for the last attack. Here we go, so moved you slightly out of cover, but you're still engaged by Jacob. So spend the last one. This time it means I will get 8 dice.
Nice. 5s.
Did I give myself momentum for that?
You did, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I did. And I am going to spend 1 to bonus time it.
Yep.
That's right, 9 dice.
9 dice.
9 dice, needing 5s.
Yeah. Oh, 4.
Great roll. 4. 4. I didn't expect 4, so I'm going to look back at my card and work out what I'm doing. So we'll be doing a momentous knockdown. Momentous knockdown on the cat. So he's on his bum, and we need to see where this ball is going to scatter. So here we go. It's going to go in the 2, and it's going to go 1 inch. 6 inches switch. Never mind. 6 inches in the 2. There we go.
So, centre's on the spot. Ugh.
Into that position. So not fantastic for moi, but I guess it's somewhere. Over to you.
So I'm going to go with Stoker, and he's going to use his heroic play. But he can't use his magical brew on anything, but he's going to use his heroic play, the human ball of fire, to activate it. When he walks into base contact with someone, it's going to be Scatha, they get set on fire.
Lovely.
So she's burning.
Burning, burning.
Staying within 4 inches of Tapper, so I'm in command and aura range,
Yep.
and buy an attack on you.
Buying an attack.
So you love my free influence from Tapper.
And you've got 2 armour here, haven't you?
I have, yes.
So I'm not going to. 2 results. I can double dodge away. How much have you got? 3 influence.
I've got 3 remaining after this attack, yeah.
I'm going to spend a point of momentum to counter attack.
Counter attack. So 6 dice, eating 5s.
6 dice, dealing 5s.
Be good to me.
Three,
You're good
that's
to
good.
me.
That's what we wanted.
Good. It's the momentous knockdown.
Momentous knockdown was on 3, wasn't
Thank goodness.
it? So the counter attack's wasted.
Counter attack's gone. Buy
Definitely
one.
worth doing though. I thought
Oh
you
yeah,
might.
for sure. Like if you double dodge away, I lose 3 influence, 4
Absolutely.
influence. So pay for the next one.
Yep.
6 dice, momentum generated. Needing 4s now.
Needing 4s this time.
So 4s.
You get 3.
2, 3 will be 2 non-momentous up to 4 damage.
Up to 4 damage. Cool, I'll give you the card because you're in charge of that.
So 4.
So that's her first 4 damage, so she's down to 10 now.
10 left. Paid for the next attack already.
Absolutely.
6 dice.
Makes sense.
2 will be. We'll take a 2-inch momentous push, I think.
2-inch momentous push.
Bring you up this way, keeping you engaged like that.
Yep.
Not close enough to Tapper, but momentum.
Yep.
Which is key. And last attack.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. It'll be another 4 non-momentous damage.
Another 4 momentous damage.
And then at the end of my activation, because I set myself on fire, I take 4.
Nice.
Alright, and that's.
So that's it for your activation. That takes you up to 2 momentum. And you've done a good amount of damage to Skaatha, so we're going to carry on with Hunter's movement. So Skaatha is going next, and at the start she's going to chuck out her fast ground, which she's going to put out into this position here, and then she is going to spend the point of momentum that I've got to clear conditions, so burning and knockdown will clear, and then she's going to spend 1 of her influence. She's got 1 less than what I needed really for her to do, so maybe spreading it around wasn't the best idea. I've got 5 dice here. You're going to spend 1 to
counter attacking, yeah.
6 you down to the 1 momentum. So it's 3s and 2 here.
Yep. I can get it.
And I get the 1.
Oh, I was really hoping you would fail it, and that would knock you down again.
So that's going to give me the momentous 1-inch push. I get that point of dodge even, which I'm going to take.
Disengaging you.
Which puts me into that position, and I'll come back after I've done my running, sprinting, fun shenanigans. So she's dodged out, and just keep things nice and clean. Before she walks back, she'll click the fast ground, which gives her 7 inches. She's going to spend 2, and as you can see there, she can hit both of those with her cold snap. So on Stoker first, dealing with 3s.
Takes 1 damage and is snared.
1 damage and snared. And on Tapper,
Yep, 3s.
gets him.
Takes no damage because it's a tough hide, but is also snared.
But it's also snared, so we've got 2 snared tokens on those guys. Skaatha then runs up into her position there, and there we go. That is it. Back over to the bush.
Alright, so coming back with Scum now. first thing at the start of the activation, takes a 2-inch shadow light to here. Disengage everybody. Spends the 1 momentum to remove that condition, and then can walk 2 inches here to snap the ball, 4 inches here. And that ends Scum's activation. Keeping the ball nice and safe. Good job, Cat.
We don't like that. Back over to that. Here we go. So I'm going to go with her next. Yeah, I need to get my 2-inch melees somewhere close to that
Damn cat.
that damn cat with the board. So I'm going to spend 2 here to skewer Friday. She's forced to hit. She's forced to hit. So I want this for the snare because then it allows me to do what I want to do next. No, snake eyes. So it doesn't come off. Oh well, I'm going to hit you again. And I've got 5 dice here.
Yep.
Needing 4s, 1 armour. Whoops. And I get 2, which is enough to momentously knock you down.
1 armour.
Oh, one armour. So I can't do that either. So I'm going to do a momentous.
Just a push or a damage.
I'll just do 1 damage.
What are you doing, pal?
No, I could do. No, I'm going to do the push, and then I'm going to do me
Oh, you
walk.
bet you moved.
Yep. So I'm going to do the push back into that position there, and then I'm going to carry on with my walk. Now he's pushed her back. He's going to walk back. He's 4 inches into that position there, which I'm going to take it back over to the Brewers.
Alright, so Spigot is snared annoyingly, so I'm spending 1 to sprint. He's got 6 inches of sprint, avoiding the dog and getting up to here. There, so he's in base contact.
Yep.
And then I'll spend 1 to make an attack.
So spending 1 to make that attack.
Attack 5 to 6, and defense 3, armor 1.
Defense 3, armor 1.
1 misses, 1 comes off for armor.
So you hit 4 hits.
4 hits. I shall take a 2-inch momentous push, I think.
2-inch momentous push.
Bring him
back up.
come back over here now. To make sure I'm within 1 still. So like to there.
Yeah, makes sense.
So momentum, I'll spend that now to get rid of snared because I hate that condition. And then last influenced by the next attack.
Next attack.
6, maybe 5 dice. I'll probably keep you just a little bit out of cover.
Yep.
6 dice, looking for 3s. 2 come off, 1 comes off. That wasn't there to begin with. 3 hits will be a momentous knockdown.
Momentous knockdown on her.
So 1 momentum, and he's back on his bum.
Going back on his bum.
Before I've cleared conditions, so I can't heal. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, brilliant. So there we go. That's Brewers. Back over to Hunters. Next up, I think this is the right play. Jacob is going to walk up. So he's an inch away from Spigot. And he is going to buy an attack against Spigot.
Yep.
And he's got attack 6. No plus or minuses here because Hearn is on the floor.
Oh, just so you get the most out of him.
Yep.
I'm going to take it away. If you pop the trap down, say here.
Yep.
If you hit your 4 hits, which with 6 dice is only is average, you can push him onto the trap, snare him, make him bleed.
Let's do it.
It makes it before you make an attack, you walk, put the trap down, and try and push them onto it.
Yeah, that makes lots and lots of sense. Makes lots of sense. So let's do that. And let's hit, needing 3s and 1.
Just 3s because you're anatomical.
Oh, of course. Oh, wow. That's everything. That's.
Do 3 damage push dodge.
You do 3 damage pushed. Well, you've not countered attack, so I guess I could just do the 4 damage and then hit you again. So I'm going to do
4 damage to him.
4 momentous damage.
4. There's 9 health left.
And then I will
Buy another.
buy another one. Hit you again.
Yeah. 3s.
Needing 3s.
5 hits.
5 hits this time, which I'm going to do a momentous 2 damage.
Yep.
With the push dodge.
Push him into the trap.
Push him into the trap.
Which triggers, so he's now bleeding and snared.
I get the dodge as well,
Yep.
which puts me an inch there. And then I've also got my back to the shadows. Just quickly before I do that, let's work out, I've got to have momentum for that. Do I stand Hearn up? I do spend 2 to stand Hearn up.
2 to stand her.
And then I'll go into base contact with the cat
the end of the activation.
at the end of the activation with the back to the shadows. So there we go. back over to the Brewers.
Alright, so I measured with Hooper, and he was actually out of charging Hearn, so that knockdown wasn't as grievous as it could have been. Spinning 2 to charge the dog. Kick it in its stupid face. Get to there. 2 inches away. In fact, I'll just slam up, roll as far as I can, but not into Hearn's engagement. Or into Hearn's engagement, yeah, do that.
Into Hearn's engagement?
Oh, no, I can't because I was too short. That's cheating. That's just cheating.
You don't want those YouTube comments.
No, you don't. Right, so attack 5 basic, plus 4 for charging, but then minus 1 because you're in cover.
Yep.
Medium 4s.
4s, no.
3.
That's the worst roll all game for you.
Probably, yeah. But it's still the momentous knockdown,
Which is what you want.
which is handy. And then
So you got up to 2.
got to 2, buy another one. So this time, 5 dice, down to 4 because you're in cover, and looking for 3s.
The 3s.
Momentum generator. You're on 1 momentum, right? I need to go first. 2 hits. Hooper, you could do 3 damage, but it doesn't really help. So a 1 inch momentous push puts me up to 3. And I'll just bring you to
Yep.
Okay.
And that's that.
Over to you with the doggo.
Over to me with the dog. We'll do that now. And with the dog, I'm just going to sacrifice his movement. Standing back up.
I'll go with Friday straight away.
And it's over with Friday. Friday's going to
Shadow like away from everyone. Get over his scum to make him dodge towards it. So he's got 6 inches of dodges.
Yep.
2, 4,
Nice.
6, get into cover. So you got the ball.
Yep.
And then she's got her move, which she will take to go and re-engage her in there. And in the shock of twist of events, I'll do the bear can potentially kill him, so to spend 2 momentum, remove conditions from Spigot.
Ooh. So you're down to none.
1.
You're down to 1.
That's a 1. So straight roll off next turn.
Wow. Straight roll off. Obviously, dog is going to take. Dog. I need to say wolf. Dog is butchers.
1 damage.
1 damage from him. You cleared the bleed and stuff from him. Nothing from anything else.
Straight roll.
Off. Where are my dice? My dice are here. Let's roll the. You got one. The Surrey Spartans dice. Pick this up from Vengeance. Shout out to the Surrey Spartans. The guy who beat me. Here we go.
It's a 2, which means you get first turn. Do you want first turn? Probably you want first turn.
Yeah, let's have a little look and I'll make my mind up. Yeah, plenty of kills on the table. So here we go. After allocation of influence, I put 4 on Jacob and 3 on Hearn because I'm 3 away. It's really not a great place. It's a weird place to be. You know, because you want the goal, you're not quite going to get it with the kills unless the bear gets. But the bear's over here, obviously. You've got options to kill. I think that you are going to get at least another 2.
Yeah.
You might get up to 8 this turn.
2 a turn.
You might. You could win it. You could win this turn because I think you can kill 2 and score. I just need to get a little bit closer so I know that I've got that kill on the table. So I'm just going to walk over.
Staying out of 1 of Friday.
Turn out 1 on Friday.
Rolling 7 dice.
And I'm going to hit Spigot.
Spigot.
Spigot has only got 8
health, 7 health left.
7 health left.
I could counter attack, but I want it to clear conditions on Tapper, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he's going to be on that list. So here we go. Needing 3 some more.
Just 3s because you're anatomical.
3s, just 3s. See 3 2s there, so not great, but 4 hits. So 4 hits gives me momentous 2 damage.
Yep.
And a push dodge.
Do you want to put your trap down anywhere, by the way?
Yeah, that probably makes sense. I'll do that. Yeah, let's put the trap down, and I guess probably makes sense to have it in between these 2.
Yeah.
So.
Well, keep it definitely in range of 1. So one of them is penned, basically. Place.
The cat. If it shadow lights, does it avoid it?
No, there's no way to avoid it.
No way to avoid it. So yeah, keep it in the cat definitely. So yeah, again, point of momentum. I've done 2 damage. I'm going to hit you again with these 7 dice.
Yep.
I've not taken the push dodges because there's no real need. If I kill you, I've done damage. So here we go. Needing 3s. It's cocked. Cool. Okay, so I get 6 hits that time.
Yeah.
6 hits is a momentous 4 damage.
That'll leave him on 1 health.
That'd leave him on 1 health. So I'll do the momentous push dodge.
Doing a push dodge. Yep.
So what does that?
That leaves him on 3 after that. And the 4 does 2 more, so leaves him on 1. You could do the 4 if you wanted, and then try and get the push dodge or dodge next time.
So how many have I got left? I've got 2. I've got 2 attacks left. Momentous 2, but then it's not guaranteed that I'll kill him if he's got 3 left on there, which is annoying.
Do the 4?
Yeah, let's do the momentous 4.
So it leaves him on 1 health.
Which leaves him on 1 health.
The next one.
Spend another one. So I've got 2 momentum so far.
3s.
Needing 3s. Wow.
Full 6 again.
So I get 6 again. So I'm going to do the momentous. The momentous. What have you got left?
1.
Oh, you got 1 left.
Yeah.
And I've got 1 more attack as well after.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Alright, that makes the decision easier. So I'm going to do a momentous 2 damage with the push dodge.
So that's you up to 4 momentum because Spigot is taken out. Puts you on 11 VPs.
Yeah. No, I could have gone in. I could have push dodged my way to the cap. Yeah.
2 inches of push dodges.
3.
Yeah.
So I could have done, but never mind. Because I didn't see it.
You've still got a dodge to go.
I've still got a dodge to go. And that dodge I'm going.
Do you not have a double dodge on? 2 on 3
I've got.
hits?
Oh yeah, I've got a double dodge. Does that get me? Oh, it does get me in. Yeah.
3 inches, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go an inch away from the cap.
Yep.
So 1 inch away. And I will hit the cap.
Yep. So -1 dice, so 5 dice with 5 hits. 5 dice needing 5s.
5 dice needing 5s.
Yep.
Nothing. Oh well. I get the 1 for taking him out as well. So I do get the 4. I do get the 4, and then I do get my back to the shadows.
Yep.
And let's just move in to that position now.
Yeah.
Over to
Okay,
the
so I'm going
Brewers.
to activate Tapper. He's going to spend the 1 momentum I start with to clear condition to give me my full movement back and also take away the debuff for the bear. And then I'm going to spend 2 influence to charge Veteran Hearn. And that brings him up to here, leaving him within 2 inches. Anything to declare?
Yes. I would like to defensive stance.
Defensive stance. 6 dice base, +4 for charging, +1 for Friday.
Yep.
And you are now defense 4 and armor 1.
4's on 1. You're going to fantastic roll.
What is that?
Let's take a look at
Oh
that.
man, I'm so gutted about that defensive stance. What?
Did nothing.
1 armor? I stopped 1.
Oh gosh.
Well,
I think you're going to get everything you want.
well.
That was awesome.
Well.
Spoiled the choice now.
You've got that dog.
I do have that dog.
So I'll take a momentous knockdown and momentous 3 damage.
Cool. And the immense knockdown happens before,
Yeah.
so I don't get to
It's
do
combined.
So yep, so I take the 3 damage, I'll give you the card. And I am of course now knocked down, so you'll only need 2s on him now.
Yeah. So he's got 13 health left. I don't think Tapper can do this. Unless we get rolls like that all day. 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, +1 for Friday. So needing 2s this time. 1, 2 miss, 1 off for armor.
4.
With that, I'll take Commanding Aura.
Commanding aura.
Goes up.
Okay, cool.
So that's that one spent. Spend the next one.
Yep.
So 3, 6 space Friday. Commanding Aura.
Yep.
2s.
Oh, that's not great.
4 momentous damage. 2, 3, 4.
So he's down to 9.
Before we forget, make sure I put that on him.
Yep, absolutely. He's not down.
Yep, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for the wrap. Will be 4 momentous damage, so it puts me up to 4 momentum. And with the wrap of 1, that'll be 2, so 6 damage.
6 damage, huh?
4, 5, 6. He has 3 health left.
3 health
One
left.
more influence. That cat was closer.
Yeah. Or if old Jake's was the same.
Although
right?
this is the same, which thank you for reminding me actually. Old Jake's to give Friday 2 influence.
Nice. Wow. So there we go. Not quite taking her enough time. I think I know who needs to go next. So we'll do that. This is quite complex, so do bear with us.
The hunters are confusing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So, okay, Veteran Hun has got to go next. He's going to die, right? So, first thing he's going to do, he's going to sacrifice his movement to stand up.
Yep.
Okay, that's the first thing. Before I forget, he's going to spend momentum to heal.
So he's back on 7 health.
He's back on 7 health.
Yep.
He then spends 1
Yep.
to hit Tapper.
Which I will counter attack.
Which you counter attack, of course you do. I would get 5, but it goes down to 4.
Yep.
Okay, and it's 3s and 1.
3s and 1.
3s and 1. Okay, so we're on a great roll. No, it's not.
It's not happened either.
It's not happened either. Sweetness. Okay, so what would have happened?
So what? You're still fine.
No, where you've got my card.
He's got to push on 1, so you can push me out of engagement, so I don't counter attack.
Yeah, but I've sacrificed my movement.
Yep.
So
It's better than being knocked down again.
better than being knocked down again. That's what it's at. Not what I wanted, but so I'm going to take. It's not over. We're going to push you back an inch this way.
Yep. So I'm disengaged, so that I can't make my counter attack.
Absolutely. Okay, and then I'm going to spend next influence to hit Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before you do that, do you not want to use last light and try to skewer? You'll have 2 dice against it. 2 dice being enough.
Oh yeah, because that's what we were going to do anyway, right?
So last light is a 0 cost character play.
Yep, and then I can spend my momentum instead.
Of influence to make the character away. Now, since you are not engaged by anyone else, except your target.
Can I could spend the 2 to do it to him though, couldn't I? But it would be -1.
You could, it'd be -1, and
Would it be better to
if
hit?
you wanted to jump away?
Well, I'm going to knock her down anyway. As my first. That's my first priority.
So knock down will be if you get that,
Yep.
then yeah.
I think that's the way to do it. So knocking her down anyway.
Attack 5, in defense 4, and armor 1.
Okay. So she defense 4, armor 1.
Yeah.
So I get 1. For goodness sake, dice! Come on, guys, what are you doing? That is.
Damage or a push. You can push her into the trap. That snares her. That way you don't
Yeah.
have to use skewer it.
Yeah, push her into that damn trap.
Trap
It
triggers.
was there for the thingy, but oh well.
There for the cat, but she bleeds and is now snared. So now you don't need to skewer her.
I'm going to hit her again with my last one.
Yep. And now it's 3s and 1.
That's 3s and 1s. Bloody stupid dice.
Dice let me down. No cool stuff.
No cool stuff. I hate you. Okay, here we go. So needing 3s and 1 this
3s
time.
and 1 now. She's snared.
Come on. Momentum's not down.
Do you not want to do the damage? Jump on the other side of her?
I did do, didn't I? Do the damage, jump on.
Is it still worth it? It's up to you.
I mean, she's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do the damage.
Yep. So
We've got the 1 damage. It's not momentous. Jump on the other side. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
so she takes 1 damage.
So 1 damage.
Place yourself within 1 inch or in base contact.
I think it's in base contact, but
Lunar eclipse. No, maybe placed within 1 inch.
oh, within 1 inch. I might be able to get into base contact with the cat. Is that 3 inches?
There's a 1 inch there, and we've got a proxy base. You got
So I should pop in. That's
not
close.
quite in base, but
It's
pretty
reasonable.
good.
I wanted to knock down because I wanted to snare him.
Snare him and jump into him, but you can still potentially do that. Just you'd be rolling 1 dice needing a 3.
1 dice needing a 3, huh? If I did the momentous knockdown,
Back where you were, but you're not engaged. You'd have 2 dice needing a 3.
sure. Let's just carry on with what I had been doing.
Okay.
Let's spend the 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 1 dice.
Yep. So you're engaged. Engaged by 2, but you can only go down to 1 dice.
Absolutely.
So you need a 3.
Come on! Yes. Oh, come on!
What a turn, man.
Oh, dearie me. Anyway, so there we go. Nice one. Nice one.
Thanks, Ern.
Complex stuff, but bad dice stops cool stuff from happening. So it's going to go over to you. Okay.
Alright, so going with Hooper, he is going to spend 1 of his influence to sprint, because this dog is right in the way. 3 inches to here, and then 4 inches to here, taking a parting blow as he goes past.
So I'm tack of 3.
3, it goes
Plus-
up to 5.
Up to 5. Okay, so here we go, needing 3s.
Yep.
Needing 3s. With
3s
one.
and 1. 1 hit, 1 damage, which is ignored by his tough hide.
Let's work that in. Okay.
I just want to see actually if I can engage you this side instead. So move all the tokens,
With all the tokens.
because I want to see if I can stay within commanding aura, which would be juicy. So he's back here. Let's take that. 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm going to actually go that way.
So you're going to go that way.
Yeah.
Which puts you in the commanding aura range.
Yes.
Which gives you the
Plus 1 attack and plus 1 damage.
Plus 1 tap, plus 1 damage.
He's got 2 left, so I'm going to spend my point of momentum to use my True Grit ability. Give myself extra attack.
Yep.
Spend 1 to hit Hearn.
Spending 1 to hit Hearn.
No, did Hearn manage to get within 1?
No.
Okay. So let's work out all the attack. So he's attack 5 basic, plus 2 for his heroic, plus 1 for commanding aura, plus 2 for friends.
Here we go. So lots of dice.
Yep. Defense 3 and normal 1.
Defense 3.
You've got no momentum, have you?
No momentum.
Okay. So 2 miss, 1 comes off for armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 on the wrap. What's his health?
He's currently on 7.
7. 4. Oh,
Kill him.
yeah. 4. So 3 up to 4 momentous damage from commanding aura,
Yep.
and 2 up to 3 non-momentous, which takes him out.
There we go. Wow.
So puts me on 3 momentum. And for my last influence, I'll hit the dog.
You hit the dog. So he goes out.
Yeah. Wow.
He's failed me.
It's not done good for you, pal. Attack 7, plus 1 for commanding aura, minus 1 for cover.
Yep.
Medium force.
Good luck. Get good hits.
Yeah. 4 momentous damage.
So 4 momentous damage takes the dog down to 2.
2.
Takes the dog down to 2. And that was a super turn for you.
Oh, well done, Hooper. Super Trooper.
Super trooper.
And yeah, that's him done.
And now I need to kill something. Quick. Very tough to get this last one.
It's 1 VP.
Because you've got 6-point activations in there if I give them to you. You know, because you've got the ball. I can't really get the ball at the moment. So what I'm going to do with Scatha, she's putting her fast ground down there. And she's then just going to trundle over into that position behind the cover. And she's going to spend 2 to throw her icy snap
Yep.
on Tapper.
Gets it. So no damage, but he is snared again.
He's snared again.
Spent his life snared, it feels like this game.
He's snared, which could be useful. Back to you, because my next influence will be wasted.
Alright, so I'm going to go with Friday. She's going to spend 1 of my momentum, bringing me down to 3 to remove these conditions. And Shadow-like walk into base contact. Maybe base contact, actually. I want to make sure I stay within commanding aura range. Oh, commanding aura or... You've got no momentum. You can't counter attack. That's fine. Whew.
No, Hearn used it.
Hearn tried to.
Hearn
was
gulped
greedy.
it.
Shoot by an attack. So you're in cover,
Yep.
within 1 inch of your goal, but that is counted out by the cat.
Yep.
And then I get plus 1 dice for being within commanding aura range.
Commanding aura. So you need force here, buddy.
What's here? 1, 2, 3 will be. I'll use dirty knives on him.
So dirty knives, you're going to poison me.
Yep, that's 1 damage, poison, and minus 1 defense.
Minus 1 defense as well. Okay, so he's down to 13 health.
Yep, 1 damage there. And commanding aura only works on playbook damage results, so that wouldn't increase it.
So I'm going to spend the second one, the second
Second freebie. So needing 3s this time.
3 at a time.
1, 2, 3, and a wrap. Wrapping on 3.
Wrapping on 3. Yeah.
This is going to be 3 non-momentous damage, and with the wrap 2 non-momentous, so 5 in
5
total.
in total. That's
2,
awesome.
3, 4, 5.
Do that twice more, you kill him.
Yeah. 1 here. 3, so 5 damage again.
5 damage again.
3, 4, 5. And 1 last attack.
Yep.
3. So I could kill him, or I will take a 1 inch momentous push. To give
You're not going to kill him?
4. No, not yet. Cat might do that.
Okay.
No, I'll just kill him.
Just kill him. I was going to
Just
say.
kill him, because I still generate the momentum for doing it.
Absolutely. So Jaco's dead, and that takes you up to 8.
8 VPs, and you need to get 1 VP to win it, right? I think I have to spend the 2 momentum to remove that snares from Tapper, otherwise that bear might do him in.
The bear might do Tapper in. So you spent 2, you're down to 2 momentum, because it seems, unless you have a very horrible kick on goal, that this turn you've clawed back into it. And if I don't kill something now and win the game,
I can have a shot
you
to win the
shot
game.
to win, shot to win the game out of nowhere. Been a cracking game, really enjoyed it. So, Bear is going next. Let's work out what the hell he's got to do. Wow, so here we go. So, we wanted to see whether the bear could get in. He's just out.
Just out of Stoker, which is huge.
He's absolutely huge because he's a much softer target.
He's got 11 health left and he'd be 2's 2.
2's 2. So we're wondering whether would it have been better for Scatha to generate snowball, pass the ball to the bear so that he can dodge up 4 inches, but then you also had a plan for that as well.
My plan for that was to delay this attack that happened on J-Car, use the magical brute to get rid of snared and heal 2 health, and then walk 4 inches directly away from the bear.
Wow.
So that we maintained our distance.
Absolutely. Now that would have put the bear still in that fast ground, and it would have given the bear lots of options. So whether that would have been a better play or not, you know, I think probably. But let's see what happens here. So I can charge.
Yep. 9 inches, so you
9
can
inches.
fly straight into base if you want.
Right into base contact.
Good sense to do.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I want to keep my momentum for a bonus time shot on goal, so I'm not going to counter attack.
So you're not going to counter attack?
Trust that Tapper's tough enough to take this bear to his face.
Yeah, because he's still got quite a lot of health left, right?
He has, yeah. He's got 17 health and tough hide. He's not snared, so there's no isolated target. I think he should be fine, but
So I'm just going to get a bear hug every time.
Crunch.
That's what's gonna
Well, bear hug does 4 down to 3.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So I can't get it.
You need wraps.
Yeah. Need wraps. Okay. Can he do it? Let's see. Here we go. So non-counter-attacking Tapper. I need lots and lots of wraps here.
Looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s. 1 armor.
That's good.
Oh, that's a really good roll.
1 off for armor.
And then that. Yep. Okay, so that's not bad.
So you've got a wrap.
No, it's not a wrap.
Yeah, he wraps on 6, doesn't he?
Wraps on 6.
Yeah.
No, 6. Cena?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't wrap on 6.
He does.
Wraps on 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did not see that dice. I did not see that dice. That dice was hiding from me. Wow. Okay. Yep. So I have wrapped. Thank you, Mr. Kipling.
So the 1 damage can't do anything, so I recommend generating your momentum with that.
Absolutely. So I'm going to do the bear hug,
Yep.
which is 3 damage and bleed.
So 3 damage goes down to 2 for his tough hide.
That's right, 4 damage.
4 damage down to 3.
Down to 3. So it does 3 damage, and I get a point of momentum for that. And then the 1 inch push, which isn't going to be useful at all, but it generates me with momentum. I then get another one.
Yep. So 7 dice. Bonus timing.
Absolutely.
So 8 dice.
8 dice. Here we go.
Spend one of them.
Spending one of those.
3s.
3s.
Good.
And then 1 armor.
Yep. So 5.
So 5 is... 5 is only... it would be momentous 2 damage and a knockdown.
Down to 1.
Go down to 1.
Down.
And he's knocked down. Which would help me with a wrap now, but it's not going to happen. But we can try anyway. So
Momentum back for that.
I get the momentum back, but I'll spend it straight away.
Okay. So 8 dice needing 2s this time.
8 dice needing 2s. Here we go. 8 dice needing 2s.
One miss, 1 armor.
There we go.
7.
7.
6. 8 dice, 1 miss, 1 armor.
Yep.
Yep.
So 6.
Bear hug.
So I'll do the bear hug,
2, 3.
which is momentous.
So 2 momentum.
So I'm up to 2 momentum and does 3 damage to you. And that's that.
Alright, if you go straight onto the cat.
Let's go straight into the cat,
So-
because you can win the game here.
I can win, and if not, I'll go charge the bear. So Shadow Light to begin with.
Yep.
Take a shot on goal.
Yep.
I wish Spigot was still here.
Yep.
Give me extra dice.
Football legend.
Yeah. Spend 1 for the shot. Spend 1 for bonus time.
Yep.
2 dice. Need a 3.
Smashes
Is it a screamer though?
it. Wins the game on the screamer from the cat.
What a cat!
Wow, what a game!
What a cap.
12-11. I
That's
really
so
enjoyed
close.
that. Such a close game. Really, really, really good. Let's save all of our commentary for the post-match report. That was brilliant.
Exhausted.
What a game!
Exhausted.
What a game of Guild Ball. Thank you very much, Jamie.
You're welcome.
That was great. Beat me again, but that doesn't matter.
We showed off some awesome mechanics in the game.
Some really awesome mechanics of the game. Really good to see. I think
A 3 implements goal from our own deployment line from Scatha. That's
Yep.
cool.
very, very cool.
Then Ulfa's immediate snapshot, the activation after.
Absolutely.
8 VPs. I thought I was done before at that point.
So did I.
Yeah. You suddenly reached 9 and it was like, oh no, he's 1 goal away and they've scored so easily, and then
Yeah.
takeouts with the bear, you can get 3 VP takeouts. It's like, give the ball to the cat.
Absolutely. I mean, it was tough. Being at 9 was tough.
Yeah.
It does make me feel, maybe I shouldn't have sort of put everything into the 2-inch melee bear being on that side of the pitch with not a lot of options to then go and get that 3. Maybe he should have come up behind the goal or something.
Yeah.
But you said exactly the same with Ulfa. I was ultra defensive when I brought him back on.
Yeah, I don't think we showed that. He went into the corner of a pitch, just away.
He just went into the
easy
corner.
kill.
There were a couple of times as well where I healed off camera as
camera,
well,
yeah,
so
yeah.
thanks for that.
That's right, no
So do bear that in mind. But yeah, maybe you said maybe I should have brought him on and I could have gone over and at least
Where'd
where
they go into the cat?
tackle,
Do some damage, big kick downfield.
yeah, run, big kick, do all that kind of cool stuff. But you clawed it back.
Somehow.
I didn't bring him in because obviously you were the 2 takeouts once he'd gone and the goal away, and I thought, well, that's an easy one, and then you should be able to get
Yeah.
one more from somewhere with the Brewers, right?
You would hope.
You would
That
hope.
was a hero. He did so much that game. He killed Hearn, the bear, and Ulfa.
And Alpha. Was it Tupper?
Yeah.
Did he do all that?
Tapa did those 3.
Well, he's your MVP.
And then he
No, I think Scum's your MVP.
Scum. He kept the ball away from everyone.
He kept the
bogged
ball
down,
away.
Brought the bear over, brought Hearn over.
Absolutely, because
Kept J-Car chasing
with him having the ball, with him having unpredictable movement, Shadow-like.
Shadow-like's even better.
Shadow-like was so good in that game.
Just disengage everyone, run away again.
Exactly, and it also meant, there were only 2 people that could really
Pin him.
touch. I mean, Alpha could, but again,
Yeah.
Alpha was reasonably squishy by that point. But really, really, really cool game. Veteran Hearn let me down.
I wasn't. It was Hooper who did Hearn.
Was it Hooper who
With
did
that
Hearn?
ridiculous 1 attack, 7 damage.
Yeah,
Just crazy.
absolutely
Big tack.
insane. The Brewers were cool. They were really,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool. It made for a very, very, very exciting finish
Yes.
there, and on the screamer as well.
What a screamer finish from the mascot. I was so happy with that.
So a 12-11 win to
Yeah.
the Brewers.
Closest it could be.
Close as it could be. Very, very entertaining report. We hope you enjoyed that. If you are enjoying these reports, you like seeing the content, get in the comments below, like the video, share them to all of your friends.
Support him on
forums.
Patreon.
Yeah, and if you support us on Patreon, you become part of the channel board of directors, and you get to decide the content going forward. In fact, this video I'm going to dedicate to a patron. He's no longer a patron because he signed up as a patron to get Guild Ball content, and of course Season 3 is only a relatively recent thing, so he
Yeah.
dropped off. But I'd just like to give a big shout out to Jesse Heiss.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jesse Heiss, isn't it? Big shout out to Jesse just for supporting me previously in Season 2. I know that you're here for the Guild Ball content alone, so it is back. Maybe you'll come back. Who knows? But if not, thanks anyway to all of the guys who do support us on Patreon and make this content happen. We've had a great game.
Yeah.
Super game. It was so good. So good. Hope you guys out there are having a good game. Undoubtedly, I'm playing Guild Ball at the moment, and we'll see you in the next episode of Guild Ball Match Reports.